me for the next hour. I appreciate it. It's an honor and a privilege to be invited here. It's a good deal. I'm a drunk, hardcore, period. Don't do wine coolers, don't understand the concept. And I'm the type of drunk that can have hopes and dreams, but if you don't bring them within a 3-block radius, we're just not going to know about them. So, it's always nice when I have the opportunity to go, and I get to go a few places in Alcoholics Anonymous. I was in Miami in March with my dear friend Angie, and I was sick as a dog the entire 5 days I was there. And I was the Sunday morning speaker, and Angie spoke Saturday night, so I couldn't come out. Wait, where's Angie? Oh, so I couldn't come out. I couldn't come out because I was sick. I hadn't eaten. I couldn't hold down food. It was just, I thought I flew in. I was a little sick. I thought, oh, it's a 24-hour bug. I'm going to shake it off. No, I was definitely ill. And so while I'm there, what do I do? Trapped in the room by myself, me in my head, I watched the Titanic. You know what I mean? So it was just over, and then I go, I have to hear Angie. I'm going to go down. I'm going to rally forth. I have to her whole talk. She was talking. She lost her. I was yakking. And all looking like knock it off. But I know you were singing your prayers. It just looked like you were saying knock it off. And so Angie, you guys definitely go and hear Angie's talk tomorrow. Angie just puts it down, and then I'm not going to tell her to talk. Like, don't tell her. You know what I mean? But she's really good. And I'm like, well, she sings. And I'm like, I don't sing. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk tomorrow. She sings. I can't talk. You know what I mean? Anyway, it worked out. But to this morning, I'm feeling all right. And if you're new, I want to welcome you to Alcoholics Anonymous. Welcome to Alcoholics Anonymous. You've been given the keys of the kingdom. I also want to share with you that this is not a program of whether or not you feel like it. This will be a program of action if you intend to stay. There are a lot of things I don't feel like doing, but the bottom line is I don't feel like dying drunk. Period, point blank, bottom line. That's all there is to it. I am so incredibly grateful to the committee, Mike, Gary, Cookie, John and John, you know what I mean? All the people that I've met, all the people that it takes to put something like this on. We get to come, hang out, and enjoy the meetings and hopefully enjoy, the speakers. But there's a lot of work that it takes, and thank you for allowing me to be able to come here and participate. I want to share with you my statistics. 3 things that are 3 of the most important things for me as sober member of Alcoholics Anonymous. And the first is my sobriety date, August 16th, 1995. I have 12 continuous years of sobriety. And Saturday will be 13 gifts accepted. And going on over there now. I'm just kidding. You can edit that from the CD if you want. But 12 years is the longest I've ever had a sobriety in my life. Any time that I have sober is an eternity for me. Because when I came to you, I wasn't looking for anything continuous. I came to you tired. The only thing I wanted was a nap and a bite to eat. That's it. That's the best I thought I could do. That's all I thought I deserved. I was so incredibly exhausted when I came into Alcoholics Anonymous. The condition in which I came to you was I was 96 pounds because when I drink, I enhance my drinking with things that keep me up for 8 and 9 days straight. And I like it like that. Basically, I was very svelte, and some say sickly, I say svelte, and like a nutritious meal for me would be a Snickers bar every 3 days. When I came to you, I was missing my front tooth because I'm a mouthy little alcoholic, and apparently someone begged to differ with something I had to share. When I came to you, I didn't have a strand of hair on my head because when I'm drinking and I enhance my drinking, for lack of a better term, it tends to produce a tweaking sensation. And so I would think things were running around in there. However, I am a problem solver. So my friend told me, she said, rubbing alcohol sterilizes anything. And I thought, really? Well, I got it. I'm quick, right? So I my thing, they would do their thing, and so I just said, wait a minute. I sat them down and I talked to them. And I said, look, I know you're up there. And you can stay up there, but I'm going to sterilize you. Okay? And so, I would do my thing. It's about cleanliness. I mean, we can all cohabitate, but don't just be rude and filthy, And so I would drink and do they were doing their thing, and I would just pour rubbing alcohol all over my head, and it was soothing, really. And then, Jesus, is that you? And so then, the whole world was like, who's that? I don't want to single you out. No, I'm just kidding. Writing about me right now, aren't you? I know work those steps. You know what I mean? You can't write after this meeting. My hair ain't tight enough. But, so I would sterilize them, and then they just became, immune to it. Like they put on little raincoats, and they were just immune. And so I had to take far drastic measures. And so what I did is I took a pair of scissors, I cut off all my hair, I then took a shaver, and I shaved it to the scalp. Absolutely. A baby fresh from the womb. You know what I mean? And it was quite the vision, I can assure you. But by the time I came to you in that condition, all delusions and all facades have been stripped from me. In order for me to stay here, I have to become right sized. If I am to be with you, all of that has to be stripped away because this disease wants me dead. It wants me alone in a room with a gun in one hand and a drink in the other. It will never take me away from you when I am in love with you. It has to go about setting up a series of circumstances and events that make it look as if my case is different. That make it look as if you don't have my back. That make it look as if I've made too much a big deal of this to begin with. That's why I have to have the second thing in place, the sponsor. My sponsor is Nancy. He is sober a lot longer than I am. He is far more active than I am, and I am incredibly active in Alcoholics Anonymous. I have only ever known active sobriety, and I am grateful. It has helped me weather the storms that you too will weather if you stay here, because life on life's terms will break you in sobriety, and this program will rebuild you. I came to Clancy at 9 years sober. I've always had strong sponsorship. And when I came to him, I was devastated. I had wanted to drink for a year at that point. I had gone through a horrible breakup. The relationship was bad, but why leave? You know what I mean? My former sponsor, who sponsored me during that period, sponsored me for the first few years of my sobriety, she would talk to me about this relationship. It was verbally and physically abusive. And I participated equally in both. And she would say to me, Candace, you have to get out of this relationship. Candace, you are living drunk. I'm talking sober, but I'm living drunk. And I would say, no, I can't leave this relationship. That's my soulmate. And so, what do you do when your sponsor clearly has just lost her mind because she's not bringing into alignment the will that we are the exception to the rule and this isn't going to work out? You know what I mean? No one's going to change behaviors, but it's going to work out. And so, so she was stripped out, and so I just said, I can't talk to her. I need to go to the source himself. So I went to God. God, give me a sign. Should I stay in the relationship? The police came. Ooh, not that sign.